Good morning, one and all present over here. This is Ketan Parmar, and I am going to talk about communication. Okay, so before going to start our topic, first of all, I would like to talk about something languages. Okay, so languages are taught or assessed in four terms of skills. For example, LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. What I am saying? Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Each and every skill is very important to learn English language. Okay. So among these four skills, which are the four skills? Listening, speaking, reading, and among these four skills, which skill is used to communicate? My question is, which skill is used to communicate? Obviously, which one? Speaking. And speaking is part of what? Speaking is part of what? That is communicate. Part of what? Communicate. Okay, so now I am going to talk about something or basic thing about communication. First of all, communication is noun. Okay. Communicate is verb. Communicatively is adverb. Communicative is adjective. This is the basic thing about communication. Okay, first of all, we have to understand communication is noun, communicate means verb, communicatively means adverb, or communicative means adjective. So these are the four basic thing I want to clear before going to start our topic. Okay. Now I would like to explain what is communication. Communication is the process of exchanging ideas, views, thoughts, feelings from one person to another person. Okay. Communication is a process of exchanging the ideas, thoughts, views, opinion from one person to another person. That is called communication. Okay. As a teacher, we have to improve our communication. Why? Because our daily routine, what do? We enter the classroom, we teach the students, they respond. Okay. But when do they respond? If you make proper communication, then only they are able to make responses, or they are able to give the responses of our questions. Am I right? Okay. So for that, what is the process to make an effective communication? What is the process to make an effective communication? So I have the topic, and the name of the topic is the name of the topic is 7 C's of an effective communication. After looking at the topic, you all may have question that what is 7 C's? Am I right? After looking at the topic, you may all have the question, what is 7 C's? 7 C's means the 7 principles which are help us to make an effective communication, and each and every principle begins with alphabet C. That is why that is called 7 C's of effective communication. Now I am going to come on the topic, and first topic, each and every principle I would like to introduce individually, so pay your attention here. So first one, conciseness. What? Conciseness. Conciseness means to be brief. Means whatever data you represent in front of your class or in front of your audience, that should be in a brief. It doesn't mean that we have to sacrifice of quality of the message. We should not sacrifice the quality of the message. Without sacrificing the quality of the message, we have to convey our message with the use of few words. Okay. Do not try to add unnecessary things. Do not try to add unnecessary things in your message. Then what will happen? If you try to add unnecessary things, then your audience will not able to understand what exactly you want to say. Am I right? Okay. For example, many speaker you may observe whenever they deliver the speech. Okay. They most use no, okay, yes. So these are the backtrackers which makes our communication unsuccessful. Am I right? Why? Because if you speak such words while communicating with your students or while communicating with your audience, then they will lose their attention and they will not able to understand what you are saying. Okay, so whatever you present, that should be in a brief. Okay. Second one, correctness. Correctness means right use of language. Right use of language. Whenever you prepare any lesson or any topic or any message, that should be done with the observing of the level of the audience. Okay. First of all, you should understand what kind of language is suitable for the audience or for the students. For example, if I am going to teach in standard 5th, okay, and if I use the language which I teach in standard 8th, is it easy to understand for them? No. So that is why first of all observe your audience, then try to make a task or use such a language which is suitable for the particular level. Okay. So correctness. Second thing is that in correctness, you should focus on proper grammar. Okay. Grammatical mistakes should be avoided. Grammatical mistakes should be avoided. Okay. Proper punctuation should be there. Proper part of speech should be there. Okay. Proper structure of the sentence should be there. If I want to convey the message which is done in the situation which is done already in the past, in if I say I play cricket, that is wrong. I play cricket is the sentence of simple present tense, and if you want to, you convey the message of simple past tense, so this is totally wrong. So what is the correct structure? I played cricket. Am I right? So use the correct grammar in this correctness. Okay, whatever data you present, that should be corrected. Okay, then what will happen? Your learner or your audience will learn something wrong. Okay, so whenever you teach them, be correct. First yourself, then teach them. Third one, concreteness. Third one is concreteness. Concreteness means to be specific. Okay, to be relevant. Whatever data you represent in front of your class, in front of your students, or in front of your audience, that should be specific. If I am talking about hockey, then I should not change my track. I should not involve the things which are there in the cricket. Then what will happen? The main topic will not learn by the audience. So they will be confused that sir, what sir is teaching. If I am talking about parts of speech and in between I am talking about punctuation or some grammar, past tense, then what will happen? On which particular topic you will be attended, or on which particular topic you will drag your attention? You might be confused because I am talking about two topics. That is why you will be confused. So teacher should not change the track while he or she is communicating with the students. Okay. So concreteness means to be specified or relevant. So relevant things should be presented in front of the class or in front of the audience. Fourth number, completeness. Completeness means to be completed. Whatever things you are going to present, that should be completed. Okay. Don't remain your message without some facts, reasons, ideas. Okay. Suppose I select one topic. So first of all, I should bring all the things which are needed for that topic. Okay. Or which are required for that topic. Then I should present. Am I right? Okay. So completeness. For I want to give an example that suppose that tomorrow there is your birthday. Tomorrow there is your birthday, and you invite us, or you have invited us, but you haven't said about time, venue. Okay. Then how can we come? How can we come? If you didn't clear about the time, place, then is it possible that we are there in your party? Or shall we there in your party? Never. Because you have not clear about the correct message, or you left the incomplete message with us. That is why we are not able to come to your home for the party. So whenever you prepare any task, that should be completed. Okay. For example, tomorrow there is a 15th August and today is the 14th August. Okay. And sir told you distribute these sweets. Sir just told you that distribute these sweets, and you distribute. Then what was the wrong? That you are given the wrong message. But if instead of that message, if you were given like that, tomorrow there is a 15 August. So on the 15 August, after the national anthem, when we all the free, you will just distribute. Then what happened? That correct message lead to the right opinion. Okay, right conclusion. But if you put your message incomplete, the audience will learn incomplete things. So this is about completeness. Fifth one is clarity or clarity. Clarity means to be clear. To be clear. Clarity means to be clear. In clarity, clarity of thoughts and clarity of expression should be parallel or should be equal. How? If I am thinking about 3 number in mind, and I am speaking 1 number, then what will happen? So matching with the clarity of thoughts and clarity of expression should not be there. There might be having some misunderstanding. So whatever you think, that should be presented in front of the class. Okay. I am thinking about Mahatma Gandhi and I am speaking about Jawaharlal Nehru. So that is different things. Okay. So clarity of thoughts and clarity of expression should be equal at the same time. In clarity, there should not be having any ambiguity. Ambiguity means doubts. Whenever you transmitting any kind of message to the students or the audience, there should not be having any doubts in your mind. If the teacher is full of doubt, then how can he or she may teach the students? Is it possible? No. So that is why clarity should be there. 6th number, consideration. Consideration means think or look from other angles. Think and look from other angles. Other angles means do not think about yourself only, that whatever I am going to present, that is right. What I am going to bring for the students or for the audience, they must have to understand. It is not possible. Okay, if the students of 5th standard and if you will bring portion of 8th standard, are they able to learn? Never. Okay, so you must bring your portion, your material, your textbook, notebook as per the level of the learner. Okay, or try to use the language which are suitable for them. Okay, so these are the consideration. Means what kind of language they need. Okay, what kind of atmosphere they need, what kind of examples they need. Okay, then what kind of behavior from teacher side they need, or how they learn, what they learn. So these all things should be clear in the mind. Okay, so these all things should be clear by the speaker or teacher. 7 number, courtesy. Courtesy means being humble, being polite, be definite. Being humble, being polite, or have empathy. towards the students or toward the audience. What is the benefit of this thing if you do courtesy? We may observe that when the teacher is in the class, he or she may ask question to the students, and if the response was wrong from the student, some teachers may find that, hey, sit down, you are wrong. Don't use such kinds of behavior within the class. Then what happened? Next time he knows the answer, but he will not try to answer of your question. Why? Because earlier you shouted on them. That is why he will not try to speak anything. So just try to convey your message with a polite manner. Beta, this time you have said wrong answer. No worry, just try. Move up, you will learn more. I know that you can do it. So such kind of positive reinforcement should be used in courtesy. Am I right? So whenever you are presenting your data in front of the students or in front of the audience, be polite, be humble. Because sometimes humbleness or politeness do the good works and bring the good result from the student side. So these are the 7 C's of effective communication. I am going to revise again one by one. First one is conciseness. Conciseness means to be brief. Brevity should be maintained. Correctness means whatever data you present, that should be in a proper grammar. Am I right? Concreteness means to be specific, relevant. Completeness, message should be complete. Do not let your message incomplete. If you let your message incomplete, your audience will lose their attention and they are not able to learn anything. Clarity means be clear about the topic. Consideration means think about others, don't think about yourself only. Courtesy means being humble and being polite. Thank you very much.